Go. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over my VGC Little Cup draft that I did a few days ago, and I'll be giving my analysis on my team, what are my thoughts on it, and how I think I'm going to do overall in this draft. So I'm going to start off with my round one pick. Can't believe this mon was actually still there. So yeah, the first one I drafted, as you can see, by the titles, as you can see by the footage right now, and by the first mon that's available on it, is Grookey. Now Grookey is primarily my offensive mon in VGC doubles. You can run many items on it. You can run a berry reducing berry, uh, Oka berry to reduce fire type moves, Yachi Berry to stop to reduce ice type moves, or you can run Choice Band set. You can even run Eviolite, Leftovers, Focus Sash, or even Extra Belt. Has Grassy Surge, so any of my moms that are weak to uh, ground type moves or ground types in general will reduce their effectiveness. Has a wide range of move pool, has Drain Punch, has access to Fake Out, is my priority. Has knockoff, leech seed, has taunt, a U-turn for pivot, and a strong grass type move in Woodhammer. Also has grassy glide for the priority in grassy terrain. Um, so yeah, it's mostly my primary offensive mon. Moving on to stats, pretty good stats. Base 65 had base 65 stats in attack and speed. Decent defense as well as HP. Pretty mediocre attack, special attack, and special defense. So not really much to worry about that. Overall, pretty good start for my round one. As you can tell by the next couple of rounds, I wanted my fire, grass, water core, and so my next mon in round two would be the fire type. So next is Torchic. Torchic is a really unique mon, has access to speed boost, raises its speed by 1. This could be Fleamon or it could be a mixed attacker any way you want it to be. You can run Choice Scarf to outspeed a lot of the highest tiers in Wingull. I don't know. I don't really know a Little Cup that much, but all I know is that it's pretty fast. Torchic is. You could run Expert Belt, not so much as Eviolite because it's pretty frail. You can run Focus Sash, Heavy Duty Boots, Life Orb, or even Leftovers. Moving on to its moves, has access to Baton Pass to pass down stat changes. I don't know if you're able to pass down speed boosts in this format. Probably not. But yeah, has access to Flare Blitz. Same moves as Blaziken, pretty much. Quick Attack, Rock Slide, Swords Dance, Will-O-Wisp. As you can tell, you can run a pretty support set with Substitute, Sword Dance, Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, has Helping Hand as well. But yeah, that's pretty much for Torchic's moveset. Stat-wise, has high special attack, pretty high attack in 60, and everything else is pretty mediocre. So yeah, that's for Torchic. Next is my water, is Wooper. Wooper is a pretty memey mon. Just look at that face right there. That face right there. It's a pretty defensive mon. You can run Eviolite, Leftovers, Focus Sash, Salt Vest, some berries. Has access to Unaware, so as if you don't know what Unaware does, it ignores the opposing Pokemon's stat changes, which is huge in this VGC format. Even though you barely use its evolution even though you don't really use its evolution. So yeah, but in Little Cup, it's really huge. You can also run Water Absorb to take those water hits, which is crucial in my team at the moment. As to its move pool, you can run a pretty defensive set: Curse, Haze, Encore. You run Body Slam for the chance of paralysis. I don't know if it gets does it get Body Press? No, it does not. You run Toxic, Yawn. Those have a move sets. You can run After You as Icy Wind. So yeah, pretty all the worthwhile defensive mon that you're used to. All has Substitute and Scald and Recover. Yeah. So yeah, pretty good mon. Onto its stats. Horrible speed, but that's expected. High HP in 55, high defense 45, high attack 45, and special attack, special defense, and speed is just bad. So it doesn't matter. Um, I'm planning on using this as my defensive mon, so it's good in the way that I want it to work. Next is Hatena. Um, Hatena is a psychic type. I actually thought it was a fairy type, but it was not. It's a psychic type. Doesn't matter. Um, has three decent abilities. Healer, you wouldn't use that much. Even though it's doubles, uh, you wouldn't use it that much. Anticipation could be good. You can scout out the opposing mon's super effective moves. Magic Bounce is what I'm planning on to use to uh, reflect back status changes like Taunt, Thunder Wave, those, and Will-O-Wisp, those type of things. In terms of items, you can run Eviolite, Focus Sash, Cobra Berry, Heavy Duty Boots, Leftovers, Salt Vest if you really wanted to. You can, in terms of moves, this mon has screens, has access to Expanding Force, also has Baton Pass, Calm Mind, Dark Pulse, Dazzling Gleam, Grass Side move, Giga Drain, Mystical Fire, Nuzzle, Thunder Wave, After You, Heal Pulse, Helping Hand, Life Dew, Quash. So again, pretty versatile mon. It's supposed to be a support mon, in my opinion, but I think you could technically run a pretty good offensive mon with Hatena. In terms of stats, has high HP and 42, pretty low attack, doesn't matter, and everything else. It's pretty good. Defense 45, special attack 56, special defense 53, and mediocre speed in 39. So yeah, that's it for Hatena. Next is my round 5 mon, Pancham. Um, Pancham, I was looking for a fighting type in this later round, so it was one of the pretty few fighting types in Little Cup, so got able to pick this up. In terms of abilities, as Iron Fist, three good abilities: Iron Fist, Mold Breaker, and Scrappy. I can hit ghost types with my fighting or normal type moves. Mold Breaker, I can ignore the opposing Pokemon's abilities. Like if it was as Levitate, I can hit it with a ground type move. So yeah, and Iron Fist boosts my punching moves by 1.2 times. In terms of abilities, in terms of items, you can run Choice Scarf, Life Orb, sorry, Focus Sash, Expert Belt, Choice Band, Choice Scarf, Assault Vest. Overall, you can run a lot of items on Pancham. Move sets, or move pool actually. You can run Drain Punch, Fire. Although I think it has almost all the elemental. Yeah, it has all the elemental punches: Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Lash Out, Iron Head. Has Parting Shot. Rock move, Stone Edge. Has Sword Stance and Headbutt. What else it has? Gunk Shot. Yeah. Has access to bulk up to boost up my defense and attack. Has access to coaching, which I'm planning on using sometime during this league. So people, you better watch out for coaching. um, Helping Hand, really good. Um, Ooh, and I never knew this actually had Power Trip, which is it's a good move, but it's more of a gimmicky type of move, in my opinion. Yeah, so you can run a support set on this as well, in addition to being an all-out attacker. In terms of stats, high HP, high HP and high attack. So this is the main focus on this mon. The rest are pretty mediocre: 62 defense, 46 special attack, 48 special defense, and 43 speed. So yeah, that is all for my 5th round pick, Pancham. So next round, in the 6th round, I picked up Mudbray. Mudbray is a ground type, as you know, also defensive mon. Has 3 good abilities: own tempo, which it cannot be confused or intimidated. Stamina raises its defense by 1 after it's damaged by a move, and inner focus, it can't be flinched or intimidated. So yeah, or it can't be flinched and intimidated. So same thing goes with the own tempo. Now I know in this league you can't run Eviolite; it's banned on this specific mon, so that's out of the question. You can run Assault Vest, Heavy Duty Boots, Focus Sash, Leftovers, Life Orb. Yeah, those are the main items you can run on it. Or, what's that berry? The water reducing berry. Let me search it up. The Pasha berry. You can run Pasha berry on it if you really wanted to. In terms of movesets, a wide range of moves has Heavy Slam, High Horsepower, Air Defense, Iron Head, Rock Slide. Substitute has Stealth Rocks if this was singles. Body Slam, Close Combat, Earthquake, Facade. Yeah, pretty hard hitting mon. It's also a pretty defensive mon, so can't wait to use this mon. In terms of stats, has pretty decent HP, 70 HP. High attack. I think it's one of my highest attacking mons in 100 base, so pretty good. Really good actually. High defense is 70, and the rest is pretty mediocre. 45 in special attack, 55 in special defense, and 45 in speed. So yeah, that's it for Mudbray, and let's move on to the last 4 rounds. Now in these next 4 rounds, I just picked mons that I feel like could be useful or that I liked, so don't expect them to be that good. So yeah. Next 4 mons. Next is Alola Vulpix, or Alolan Vulpix. I thought it was also a fairy type, but it was just an ice type. I don't know why I get my types wrong, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. Snowcloak is pretty useless without hail, so yeah, not really the ability I'm going to use. I'm going to mostly use Snow Running, which summons hail. It's really good. You can run Oka Berry as well to reduce fire type moves, or Chopple Berry to reduce fighting type moves. In terms of items, you can run mainly Focus Sash. I guess you can make a justification of why you could run Leftovers. So I could see those two being run. Not Eviolite, because it would this mon is really frail, so Eviolite wouldn't work that much. Has access to Aurora Veil, just like its evolution. Has Blizzard, doesn't miss in hail, and a 10% chance to freeze. Really good. Has Disable, Encore, good support moves. Has Freeze Dry, Ice Strike for priority. Moonblast, fairy move. Toxic, Weather Ball. So yeah. As Baby Doll Eyes, Charm to reduce attack. Well, Charm would be more used because it reduces attack by 2 stages. Has Endure, Hypnosis, Icy Wind, Imprison. Yeah. overall, this mon is mostly what's the word? It mostly support mon. So yeah, onto its stats. 38 base HP, pretty low for base HP. 41 attack doesn't matter. 40%, 40 base defense is pretty low. Uh, can't do anything about that. 50 base special attack, pretty good, and the special defense and speed is pretty high in 65. So yeah, it's pretty decent. So yeah, that's it for Vulpix. And now for the 7th round, I've got Volibear. Volibear is mostly gonna be my support mon slash utility mon. Has access to Overcoat to stop powder moves and damage from Sandstorm and Hail, so can pair really well with Lone Vulpix and Stop Sleep. It also has weak armor, really good move, really good ability. So yeah. Again, you can run Assault Vest, EV Light, Focus Sash, Heavy Duty Boots, Leftovers. Those pretty gun miners. You can also run Rocky Helmet. In terms of its move pool, pretty wide move pool. Foul Play, Knockoff, Iron Defense, Roost, has Rest, has Taunt, Tailwind, Toxic, U-Turn, Whirlwind. So yeah, it's pretty defensive mon. Fake Tears. So yeah, nothing else pretty much for it. Has Snarl, really good. Yeah, that's pretty much it for its move pool for Volibear. In terms of stats, high base 70 HP, pretty high. Attack doesn't really matter. High defense 75. Special attack doesn't matter, and then decent in special defense and speed. Next is Nidoran Male. Now, in towards the later rounds, I was getting pretty tired, so I wanted a poison type, and Nidoran Male was still on the board, so I took Nidoran. First two abilities are not that great. Hustle is the ability that I just was looking at. It raises attack by 1.5 times, and the accuracy of its physical attacks is 0.8 times. So there's a chance to miss some moves with Hustle. With this, you could run Choice Scarf or Choice Band. You can run Focus Sash, Leftovers, or Life Orb. Pretty standard items. In terms of its move pool, you could either run a special or physical. I'm planning on running more special. But you could see me bringing a physical one into one of these games. Has Toxic, Thunderbolt, Sucker Punch, Sludge Bomb, Shadow Claw, Poison Jab, Ice Beam, Earth Power, Joe Run, Blizzard, has Confusion, has Beat Up actually, which is really good. Iron Tail, yeah. Yeah, not that great of a move pool, but it's decent in its own way and has a helping hand. But yeah, that's it for its move pool. In terms of stats, one of the worst stats for my team, at least for what I'm taking a look at. From when I was taking a look at, but it's fine. I can use this and see how the season goes. And my final mon that I drafted is Rockruff. Now Rockruff is, as you know, it's a rock type. Has 3 good abilities. Keen Eye, its accuracy can't be lowered. Ignores their evasion stats. Vital Spirit can't be put to sleep. And Steadfast, if this Pokemon is from glitch, its speed is raised by 1 stage. And then the special event ability Own Tempo. Now I don't know if I'll be able to use Own Tempo, but if I am, then I'm definitely going to be using Own Tempo or Steadfast or Vital Spirit. Well, actually, no, all four if I'm able to use Own Tempo. If not, then just these 3. But yeah, if it's allowed, then I'll be able to use all 4 of these abilities. You could see mostly run Choice Band or Life Orb because it's mostly a physical attacker. but you can make a defense for running Focus Sash, Leftovers, or Saltfest. There's a move pool. High, pretty versatile. Mon also has Taunt, Swords Dance, Stealth Rocks, um, Crunch, Earth Power, Endeavor, Facade, Fire Fang, Iron Head, Play Rough, Protect. Well, Protect is common. Rock Slide, Stomping Tantrum, Stone Edge, Zen Headbutt. You can run Rock Throw if you wanted. No, actually not Rock Throw. Excuse me for that. Rock Tomb actually to lower the opposing mon's speed. Has Snarl as well. Has Thunderfang too. So yeah, pretty versatile in terms of its move pool. So in terms of the stats, has pretty mediocre base HP, 45, and he's mediocre slash bad, you could say. High base attack, as I said. Everything else is pretty mediocre. Defense 40, base 40 defense, base 30 special attack, base 40 special defense, and a high speed. So yeah. In terms of my draft, I think I did pretty well covering my weaknesses in terms of synergy. Now, I could be wrong on this. This is my first Little Cup draft, so I don't exactly know how well this is going to go, but I think I'm feeling pretty confident in my experience in VGC and how the things work. So, yeah, those are my final notes on my draft, and if you guys want to see more of these type of draft analysis videos, then shoot me a comment section below, or contact me on Discord, and I'll put my Discord stuff in the description below if I can. But if not, just post a comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.